Waheed, he was the first president for ISL.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
He was the president and I was vice president.
I came in 1977. The estimate was that it's
Approximately.
probably 5 to 6,000
5 to
Muslims
6,000. Yes.
in Milwaukee. Then I went to England for my studies. I stayed there for 16 years. Then I came here. After I finished my studies in England, I applied for immigration to America. Just as a curiosity. I mean, I had no intention of coming here. I still like Britain more than certain things. I like more than America. America was a struggle, hard struggle. Life in Britain wasn't very affluent as it is here. I mean, there's prosperity, material affluence that wasn't so much there. Masjid is always a political place. I mean, sorry to say this, there was politics right from the very beginning. Politics now, it saps your energy. It takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
So I'm not involved now, and I'm glad that I'm not involved. But challenges, you have to meet the challenges. You have to do the best you can. That's about it. Then we established this Dawah Center. There were challenges there, it still are. But I'm involved there now because I need to be involved. I mean, I need to be involved, but the conditions are such that my presence is needed. That's why I go there. But I can't go every day because of my health. I go only on Fridays. But if there is any need for me, any crisis or something, Brother Ali was involved right from the very beginning. He knows everything. Yeah. So I go there. If there is crisis, then I try to resolve it. Young people have not been treated well by the community. We old goats, we won't give up. We have kept our dominance in the affairs, and we don't want to give up. Times are changing, conditions are changing, so you have to adapt. You have to change accordingly. You have to fulfill their needs, and we don't even want to know what their needs are. We want them to do as we did. We think that their needs are same as our needs, or when our needs were at that time. But it's difficult. It's changing. But that's a tragedy. Actually, the young people are not being catered to. Islam there is, to me, it's not going on the satisfactory lines. Every masjid is specified according to a maslak. So what I was saying was that they have this background when they come from India and Pakistan, and they are bringing it here and trying to convert the young people, young generation. My children, they don't want to know about it. Your children, they don't know. Our children have no ethnic differences. They are, and the third generation will completely American Muslim. They won't have the hang-ups that we had.
Yes.
But we are trying to hold them back. We asked about young people. This is what's happening.
Yes.
And there is a conflict there. There is a struggle, and they need a lot of help. Otherwise, they will turn away from religion.
No.
In Milwaukee, used to be it's one masjid.
Correct.
And we were all together in that masjid. Arabs, Turks, Indians, Pakistanis, Malaysians, Iranians, even Iranians, Shia, Sunni.
No.
With our own hands, there wasn't that much money coming in. Hmm?
Yeah.
Now it's nothing but money. And nobody does anything. The budget was $10 to $12,000 a year.
MashaAllah.
At that time, yeah.
I remember.
Of that, 6,000 came from our investment. We had excess money left after buying the masjid, so we put it in an investment account. Not it's interest, but investment account. That gave us on the average of $6,000 a year. Then we bought this musalla, rented it out. That gave us $6,000. So that income was enough to run the masjid at that time.
Well, the community wasn't that big.
We used to have a calendar, the beginning of Ramadan.
Yeah, we wanted
And
up
the
there.
people, they were fighting to put their name.
Yeah, we fill it every
Fill
day. We
fast.
start every day.
To feed everybody.
Yeah. I want to ask you, did you have the book you made one time about the community? Still, you made one time book talking about the history.
of
Yeah.
Islamic studies.
Yeah. You have any copy of it?
You want the account books?
Yeah, if you still got it, yeah.
Okay.
Did you get the account book?
Huh?
Did you have
Account
that?
book, I'll go and look.
You still keep it, huh?
I keep everything.
We have the telephone book.
Yes.
We cut it a few pages, we give each one few pages, and start calling the people who have Muslim names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them, they curse us. This is who gave you my name.
Yeah.
And some of
They're
it,
not
they are
interested,
nice.
So,
And they answer it. This way we make the mailing list.
Well, this book gives a brief history of the Islamic organizations in Milwaukee, starting from late 1970s, when the organization, when one organization developed from MSA, and then it goes up to 2006. It gives you some details, some brief details of how it started, how it was developed, how the brothers and sisters got involved in the development of the Islamic Center. From my knowledge as I'm a president of the organization, so I have made an attempt here to discuss some of the issues which were prevalent at that time. So it gives you an idea as to what kind of people were involved in the foundation of the organization, and what their issues were, how they struggled to overcome the difficulties which they were presented with at that time. So this is just a history of the Islamic Society of Milwaukee.
There was two organizations at that time. Muslim American Society of Greater Milwaukee, and the other one, Muslim Student and Community Association. And we put them together to become ISM. Or the other one was Islamic Society of Greater Milwaukee, not Muslim Student. Islamic Society of Greater Milwaukee, and the other one, Muslim Student and Community Association. And we got together, we bought the building we are now.
In the early 1980s, there was a documentary made about the Islamic community of Milwaukee. As far as I remember, the name of the documentary was Islam in Focus. And there was a whole team of the senior students of that course. The last year they had to make a movie in order to complete the course.
Yeah.
So they chose I was the host of the panel discussion. There was Dr. Chima, Sethi's wife, and Abdul Fattah Bashir, and
Sudan.
and some other person, I don't remember. All these people were in the panel discussion. And they made a documentary about the Islamic Center, the whole tour of the Islamic Center, and there was this Sunday session going on in school and everything. Everything was shown in there. So that was the first ever documentary produced about the Islamic community of Milwaukee. So it was aired in Channel 36.
We'll see you Friday, right?
Yes.
Inshallah.